Hey guys, Mantis here with another coaching session. This is top lane, Ornn. It's gonna be around like gold 1, plat 4 elo. But before we get started, I noticed that he has phase rush, so I'm just gonna go over a rune page that's good against Darius. Unsealed spellbook, magical footwear, biscuit for the sustain in lane, cosmic insight so your summoners come up quicker. For example, if he has ghost and pops your flash early, it's really good to have that back up. And then it synergizes with Unsealed Spellbook, so you can swap your spells out. Second Wind, every time he autos you, you heal for 4% of your missing health. It's pretty good. Overgrowth with the tankiness for scaling. 2 armors, and offense adapted force. Because with like Grasp, you're not going to be really using it, and then with Phase Rush, you're definitely not going to be using it. Don't want to trade too much into Darius ever as Ornn. Like that, make your minimap a bit bigger. Then for starting items, you either want Corruption Potion, and then utilize the sustain and the extra mana to clear waves and survive any harassment that Darius is going to do, and then back and then use your TP, and it'll refill the potion. Or you can go Doran Shield. In this matchup, I'd prefer to go Corruption Potion into Doran Shield. Just makes you super tanky for lane phase when you're the most vulnerable against Darius. It's good, you're playing safe, you're playing back. It's good. Yep, it's fine, all fine. I'm on the turret, takes a little bit of practice. Yeah, it definitely takes a little bit. So you want to auto, right? It's actually good, good job. All 3? Almost. Okay, what you can do, save your Q to try to hit that cannon, because he's trying to zone you off it, right? So instead of pressing Q at him, perhaps try to use your Q to farm that cannon. Let's see if you can still get the cannon. But yeah, this is not the greatest of ideas. So I'm gonna actually applaud you. Your trading was quite nice. Here, that's good. Boom. Now back off. Okay. One more time. Yep, good. Now I'm gonna pause it. And because Darius has 4 stacks of hemorrhage on you, and your cooldowns are currently on, your spells are on cooldown, you cannot walk up here. It's just a no-go zone. This area is just no-go. You can't go up here. You have too many stacks of hemorrhage right here, 4. And Darius can easily put the hurt on you. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, going up here is a mistake. Yeah, that's fine. It's 100% to give up this cannon. It's okay to give up this cannon. It's not a big problem. Just try to get the EXP for the cannon. Just realize that your spells are on cooldown, and you just simply can't walk up. It's not worth it. Because, like, look how much HP you're at right now. You're at almost 600 HP, you have 2 potions, and you have enough. You can walk back and buy a cloth armor with Ornn's passive. It's better to play for the later stages of the game here. And I think that Darius has a potion going. Yeah, this is not worth going for that cannon, not at all. That was a big mistake. This is a big mistake by you. Also, if you have more resources, it gives opportunity for Graves to be active on the map. So, because right now Graves is down bot side, right? So he's probably going to do blue and look for that crab. If you are too low HP and Darius walks down, you cannot help him. It's impossible for you to help Graves. So this is why you don't want to be taking these kind of bad trades early on. So Darius goes missing. You call it? Guy says jungle diff in chat. Okay, you need to ping it. You need to ping it. Because right now, Darius could be walking to Graves, right? So Darius could be in this area here. Hold on one sec. Darius can be in this area right here. Just be careful about that. Walking down river and then walking up here. You can be easily right here. So you need to ping your question mark. Mia, 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 Mia. So Graves meets Elise in the jungle. Darius is still Mia. Apparently he went back to base. Oh, he was waiting. Yeah, because your flash is down, he's allowed to play like this, right? He literally just waited the entire time. But it all stems from you taking that bad trade when you're at 600 HP. So all the way back here. This is a good trade, but walking back in right here. This all this stems from right here. Your decision to walk up here for that cannon. It just snowballs. And now you're at half HP, you have no mana. This is why going to other rune setup is much better, because you have Corruption Potion pop in, you have Biscuits pop in, you know, you're probably at 75% mana, maybe 55% HP, or 65% HP to 70% HP. It's a bigger difference. So yeah, Darius is allowed to run you down here. It's unfortunate, but in this lane, you can't afford to take bad trades. Can't afford to walk up past the river when you're low HP, because he's gonna press ghost and chase you down. So now the lane's in a really bad state. Let's see what happens. Push him back up here. Now I just back. It's good. Good harassment there. Darius is not trading that well into you for some reason. You're just like a better player, I guess. Just immediately press back here. You don't have to go for this plate. Just press back. That's good. Darius is pushing. Let's see if you get freeze going. Just W here. Even when he pulls you, just W right away. Bah, burn him, burn him, burn him. Yeah, it feels like you should be taking these trades, but like with Darius, you really don't want to be going too hard when you have his stacks of hemorrhage on you. Again, you have 4, right? So you don't want to be going too hard. And you just gotta, I'll trade him and then wait and then come back. I'll trade him again, wait, come back, I'll trade him. After you do it like 1 or 2 times, you can kill him 100%. All you really needed to do right there is wait for 1 more cycle of trading and you would have killed him 100%. Good job. Maybe you thought your Q was gonna kill him. Just QE next time. Like right away, just QE right away. Pop up. Press E. Yeah, it's fine. Good job, good job. Didn't really need to waste flash there, but it is what it is. It's fine. When you blow your cooldowns like this, you have to be very cautious. Because he's gonna look to apprehend his E. He's always gonna look to do that after you blow your spells. Notice that your build is a little bit tricky here. Definitely can go into, instead of the belt, you can go Bramble Vest. And buying your ninja tabbies is actually not that bad. Or plated boots. It's not that bad either. Darius does have some healing. He's just Donkey here. Or he doesn't have all. Ah yeah, Jackie. So you want to be poking, yeah, but you have to understand when you commit to a trade, he's gonna do this. You can't take prolonged trades with Darius. You have to kind of poke back, wait till he's low, and then commit. But if you take a long fight with him, he's gonna stack up against you and do this kind of stuff. Especially as Ornn. That's why it's like buying the boots early is good because when he activates Ghost, you have more movement speed to escape, right? Oh, you got boots now. It's the free boots. I didn't realize what runes you went. Now that I know that you have the free boots, it's okay. I think Bramble Vest is better then. A little bit of armor goes a long way. Atmos chains. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to review this build after. I'm not too sure if it's the correct build. Nice. It's good roam. Darius picked up a few plates there. Yeah, you can finish your boots here now. You have 1,000 gold. Yeah, this is too deep right now. You're positioning way too far to the right. But he's not playing as aggressively as he could be. This Darius. I really think that this Darius could be playing a lot better. Okay, so you probably thought he left here. You don't really need to E here. Definitely, you don't need to E here. You can just QE. I mean, QW, and then you can use your Bomby Cinder to AOE the count. You just have to stand it. You just have to stand it after you W, right? To W and then just walk up. Just walk up here. Position here, and then your Bomby Cinder will burn the range. Because like you have to be cautious of Darius cheesing a brush again, right? If he's Mia and you don't know where he is, he's gonna try to activate Ghost and run you down, right? So you just have to play extra cautious. Can't be like spending spells like this. This is a little bit too greedy by you. Thomas is actually a little bit better by you because it seems like you waited for the stacks to go down, and if it didn't activate that your E a little bit early there, you probably would have killed Darius. So overall, it was a good attempt there. I'm not gonna get too mad at that. Thinking about like, could you have avoided that gank? Yeah, for sure. But like, you kind of like played yourself into position here by activating your E. And Darius was like right there. It was a good attempt. Overall, it was a good attempt. Definitely could have killed him there. Really want to have your item. There you go, you have it now. Good roam. I like your roams. Good roams. Good roams. Nice job. So yeah, it's your duty to. Oh, you pinged it. Good job. Good pings. If although you need to ping middle. Like yeah, you pinged it, but it just needs to be better, right? Because you saw him right here, right? And he's probably roaming this way. So you just need to ping these guys off. You know, back up. Darius is coming. It's like your duty to do it. Because you know these guys. These guys are not looking at the map in solo queue. They're never gonna make the correct play. usually. So you can help them out like that. You would have saved the double kill. Definitely would have saved the double kill with just a little bit of a better ping. You did ping the Mia, but you could have pinged them back up. They don't know any better. You have to think it like that. Here the enemy's just playing really sloppy. Okay, so what is better just to focus on Elise here? Because Karma, she heals 40% of her missing HP if she tethers you with her ultimate. There's like no point of trying to kill her, because like even if she doesn't have the tether, she's gonna drop her shield on herself and just run away. Tether you, CC. Yeah, you kind of got baited here. Like killing Darius is fine. It's just like, here, just back up. Don't really need to go for this play. A bit greedy. Just fighting, perma fighting. Yeah, just back up after that you kill Darius. There's no reason to fight. Nah, you don't kill Karma there. Karma's only walking up with that much HP because she wants to bait you. Okay, so this TP, let's see here. Okay, this is a really bad TP. Okay, so with this TP, you have to understand that your allies are literally right here, and they're like right here, and they're walking towards this lane. So let them cover it, right? You don't need to burn your TP for that. Other option is to run up top. Other option is to run mid. Although I think Yasuo is going to stay mid, so it's better just to run top here. And if things get dicey here, then TP, right? You gotta save your TP for a play, right? Don't use your TP to steal minions from allies that are already going to that lane. Cause look, she's here and she's like, nice job, dude. You took all the farm, and now she has to run back mid, and then Yasuo has to cover top. But you could have already been top. Caitlyn could have covered bot. Yasuo could have covered mid, and your TP would have been up. So the exact same thing would have been accomplished, but your AD carry would have got all the gold from that wave. Okay, you should never build here when the Fog of War is right. So what I meant to say is, the vision, you don't have vision here, right? So they could easily just poke you when you're building. So never build there. Not a good place to build. Good group, good group. You have 1,000 gold. You have opportunity to spend it, but I think you saw a play over here, so you went to it, which is fine. Now this is a scenario in which you would have loved to have your TP up, right? Because if you had a TP up, you could have stayed middle, and you could have let Darius take that, and then you would have been able to peel for these guys here way better. Yeah, so because you removed yourself from the map, like, cause look what your allies are doing. They're pushing with the wave in, right? While Elise is dead. Yasuo's about to spawn in like 10 seconds too, right? Is that 18? Yeah, 10 seconds. So it's better just to stay up here, be the frontline tank for these guys, right? Because right now it's just Lux and Caitlyn alone, and they just get instantly bursted. But if you were there, you would have been able to help them. So yeah, that was a bad move by you. And if you are backing, you have to tell your allies to back up, right? Because they don't see Darius pushing top lane. They just see mid lane and at least dead, right? So you need to lead with communication. Tell them to back the hell up. Yeah, that was a really bad play there by you. Because you made it a little bit too easy for them to kill your allies middle, and at the same time, uh, you lost top anyways, right? Your original plan was to go defend top, but top is already gone now, right? So overall, that was a bad back by you. And it could have been saved if you had a TP up. Okay, so I think there's a word. So with your TPs, always try to look for like a flank TP, right? I think there's a ward over here, right around the tri bush. You can just fucking zoom down here. That way you get a better flank angle on them. Because when you TP like this, they just run away. Yeah, this play would have been much more effective if you TP. Wait, that was a scrying orb, so you actually couldn't TP to that. So that's my bad. But overall you want to look for a TP flanks. There was no word to TP2 though, so that's fine. Good combo. Honestly, pretty close game with the team fights, but if you cleaned up some of your early game, not died, this game would have been much easier. For example, if you were able to even take the enemy top turret, it's very beneficial to your team. Okay, letting Caitlyn farm the wave, that's good. It was a bit forced. If you're committing to this, R right away. Just R right away. After you eat, just press R. Yeah, this R is way too late. Because if you R'd right away, you would have hit Jinx and Karma at the same time. R right away. Boom, there R. They would have been slowed and knocked up. And then Yasuo's alt as well, so that would have been free. So yeah, you could have probably came back at this spot right here if you did this properly. So E, yeah, and then R right away, R right away. But now that your spells are on cooldown, ultimates are on cooldown, it's easy for the enemy assassins to come in and clean up. This actually would have been very different if you landed that combo. But as you play Ornn more, you'll get more experience on the champion, so you wouldn't be that. So it's not gonna be that bad. That's a really good team fight. Alright, so here before you go in like this, you have to ask yourself what's my allies doing and are they ready to assist me, right? Because Yasuo's bot lane shoving the wave, right? Lux is probably maybe going up to ward or going up to push the wave. Caitlyn is just probably farming wolves right now. She might be farming wolves. So when you go up like this, who can assist you? Lux just died. So now it's a 4v5. So the better option to do, better movement to do, is to back up, go this way. Don't go here, because there's nothing for you here. It's a 4v5, you don't win. So now that Yasuo pushed the wave in, he's back in bot lane. So now you are essentially fighting 3v5. This is a big no-no. Triple X. No, no, no. Don't fight 3v5 at 30 minutes into the game. This is a very bad mistake. There is, yeah. Yeah. Now your big ultimate's on cooldown and you have to play back. But they just clean up, right? Yeah. Alright, hopefully these tips help you, man. Good luck on the rift.